Among this year's medal recipients was Michael Warsaw. His is the classic story of a local boy who's made it big. Born in Springfield and a graduate of Cathedral High School, where he showed early signs of great leadership skills, he has gone on to lead the popular Catholic TV network EWTN based in IRONDALE, Alabama, where today he serves as the chairman of the board and chief executive officer and the pride of his home diocese. Reel to Reel's CAROLEE McGrath caught up with him during his visit to our area and asked him about his career and his faith.
It was a warm welcome at the Cedars in Springfield for a hometown boy who made good and is doing good in the process. Michael Warsaw, the chairman of the board and chief executive officer of EWTN, flew in from Alabama last week to receive Cathedral High School's Alumni Award, the St. Joseph Medal.
Although I have been away for some time, I am at home, and we are a Cathedral High School family.
And while in town, Warsaw took time to pay a visit to his alma mater, inspiring teens with a line from Mother Angelica. He told them to be willing to do the ridiculous so God can do the miraculous.
A bunch of nuns in a monastery garage with $200 in the bank and some sheep and goats wandering around outside on their property is not necessarily the recipe for success for a media empire. But it was, because this was God's network that she was beginning.
Warsaw grew up in the Pine Point section of Springfield. There he attended Our Lady of the Sacred Heart School, going on to Cathedral, where his leadership skills took shape. He was Senate President for the school's highly acclaimed Student Congress, going on to graduate in 1982. Warsaw then went on to the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C., where he studied religion and religious studies. He also did graduate work in liturgical studies. During his visit to Western Massachusetts, he toured the production facilities of his hometown diocese communication ministry, one which he has said showed him at an early age the power of the media to help spread the good news.
EWTN launched to the world in between CNN and MTV. So Mother was really a pioneer in the use of this emerging cable technology platform.
Mother Angelica, a Poor Clare nun, started the Eternal Word television network in IRONDALE, Alabama in 1981. Building a studio on the grounds of Our Lady of the Angels Monastery she founded.
Little by little, these opportunities to evangelize came forward, and we've been able to take advantage of those and to be able to grow EWTN into the world's largest religious media organization. And that's tremendous, and I think, as I said, Mother Angelica nor I ever would have thought that it would become what it has become.
Warsaw joined EWTN in 1991. In his current role, he's also the publisher of the National Catholic Register, which EWTN acquired in 2011. The network has children's animation, teaching series, pro-life shows, and they cover live church events.
In this particular time in history, when being a Catholic, particularly being a Catholic in the public square, is a very, very difficult thing, I think so many people find it encouraging and refreshing and rejuvenating to be able to sort of connect with EWTN and our content, whatever way that is, television, radio, or online. They find in that a real source of encouragement.
EWTN recently received a Gabriel Award for Religious Television Station of the Year. The network also won an award for EWTN News Nightly.
In this current moment, I think we feel that the Church's voice is either being shut out of secular news or being misrepresented. And I think it's more important than ever at this time that we have a solidly Catholic news program and solid Catholic news resources where people can come to a Catholic outlet to understand what the Church is saying.
Warsaw, who has an 18-year-old and a 13-year-old, says he really sees the youth as the hope for our church. He says they're on fire, they're pro-life, and simply proud to be Catholic.
I think our children are remarkable. And what I see in young people today, particularly so many of our Catholic young folks, is a true commitment to being pro-life, of a really strong sense of the importance of being Catholic, importance of embracing the church and her teachings. So I think the future bodes well.
Mother Angelica, who just turned 91, suffered a stroke several years ago which impaired her speech. But Warsaw says he continues to be inspired by her faith and joy and hopes that in years to come, the network, which she started on a little bit of money and a whole lot of faith, will continue to bring Christ's triumphant message to every corner of the world.
And I promise you that through your willingness to do the ridiculous, God will accomplish the miraculous.
Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm CAROLEE McGrath.